Oh, hello, I'm Zofia. I've just been having a bit of a break, but it's time for me to go back into the garden. Okay, let's go. I better put on my new Birkenstocks. Aren't they a lovely colour? I didn't realise that they match my gloves. Look at that. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Okay. I was just been reflecting on how I organised my garden. And what really strikes me is that when I arrived here many years ago, over 30 years ago, there was just lawn out the back here. It was just lawn out here. And I wanted to have a veggie garden. So what I did was I stood in the middle of the lawn with a pole and a long string. And I walked around and created a circular garden. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to have to put some beds into this circular garden. So I'd worked out 6 wedges. And then what did I do? I dug each of those up. It was hard clay. Now that was 30 years ago. I was much younger then. So I started with a pole with string at the end, and I just stood here and I traced out a circle. And then I divided the inside part of the circle into garden beds. So I have 6 of them. As you can see, they are wedges, like wedges of a cake, and with pathways in the middle so I can access these garden beds. So when I put these wedges in, I thought to myself, where will I put the gate? Then I decided I have 6 gates. I have 6 gates, each one leading down a pathway into the veggie garden. And I had a wonderful neighbour next door who used to collect items from hard rubbish, and we found all these fences on hard rubbish, and he cut them to shape so that they could fit into the gateways of each entrance into the garden. And everything else is found on hard rubbish, all these logs and wires. So I had to protect them from the chooks. That's why I've had to fence it all, because the chooks are not allowed in the garden. They do get in sometimes, cheeky monkeys, but no more. This is my subtropical area of the garden. Every one of these subtropical plants were once inside my mother's house as an indoor plant. Here is a palm. It was this high in my mother's house, and look at it. Since I've grown it outside, it's magnificent. And come and have a look at the monstera. I had a friend over yesterday. He was so taken, he's from Vietnam. He was so taken by the monstera, and he was saying, in my homeland, we eat the fruit of the monstera, and asked whether I ever had. And I said, no. He thought, what a shame. I'll have to pick some and give them to him. Over there is an umbrella plant. Again, that was an indoor plant. Look at it. Look how huge it is. And this is another plant. I don't know the name of this one, but this also was an indoor plant. So there is this little subtropical, oh yeah, and in this little subtropical wonderland, I've got a frog pond. And this frog, which is a spotted swamp frog, is in hibernation in winter, so we won't hear it singing. It awakens during summer, and then I hear it croaking, and it has a cute little croak.
Does it have a name?
Oh yeah, the little frog in here is called Fabio. Okay, Frederick is in the other pond. So these are my girls. These are 2 of my girls. So I've got Jacinda and Julia. They love giving me kisses. Every time I'm out in the garden, look at them. They just give me kisses. The only thing is when visitors come, when they want to kiss visitors' legs, they're not happy about it. So it doesn't hurt. They're just little kisses. Okay, the reason why I've located this circular garden in the middle of the lawn, there's a lot of reasons, there's a lot of space, but it's nowhere near a fence. It's nowhere near a fence. Why did I avoid locating it near a fence, you may ask? Well, who runs along the tops of fences, especially at night, looking for veggies to eat and fruit to eat? Possums. Yes, possums. Now, for some reason, because I've got the veggie garden in the middle of the lawn, there are no fences really close to them. The possums just do not bother getting down off the fence, walking across the grass and getting into the veggie garden. So if you want to avoid possums, don't grow your vegetables near a fence, okay? Good. I'm really enjoying showing you about my garden because it's something that I love so much. But I really enjoy sharing what I do with other people. I just love it. And I've had people responding and asking me questions and wanting to know more. So I'm really enjoying that. I hope you're enjoying that too. Okay.